Hello. In previous video, we saw when we run our first program in PHP. In this video, we will discuss about basic concepts of programming in PHP. In every language, we have variables to store data because every programming language works and manipulates and controls data. In PHP, we have variables uh, and unlike other programming languages like C++, and some other programming languages, we have to uh, specify the data type of the variable. Like in C++, we have to say int number equal 3 or something like that. But in PHP, we don't have to specify the data type of the variable. In PHP, we have a special restriction that we need to start every variable with a dollar sign, and with a dollar sign, and we don't have to first declare and then initialize the variable. We have to directly assign some value to this variable and terminate the command. So as per last video, we have seen how can we run our program. So now I will start with the same. So here first I should start my Apache server. Starting my Apache server with inside XAMPP. Okay, so 127. My code is in PHP tutorial. Okay, so it was our last code. Now we have this code in this file, and just save it and refresh it. So no output because we just initialize a variable. To see what is inside this variable, we can do this echo dollar number. Okay, it's 12. Okay, so uh, in start we can initialize another number. Let's say number 1 is 12, number 2 is 30, and we can store result of number 1 multiplied by number 2, terminate, and echo the result 360. Okay, just like this we can initialize other variables with different type of data. Like these were the integers. We can say uh, number 3 30.7 and plus number 3 390.7. Okay, it's working perfectly. So in programming, generally in each programming languages, the basic concept of variables and manipulating the variables is the same as just declare the variable and do whatever you want. We have done our first part. So if you want it was a floating point variable. If we need something else like let's say it char and assign some string to it, the result is okay, and just echo this char, the result is. And uh, you may have heard of a word called concatenation. If somewhere in our code we need to combine two parts of the string or two variable output of two variables, we can concatenate it. In PHP, one way of doing this is just place a dot here and what do we want to concatenate a result. What PHP will do is it will output the uh, string inside the this variable followed by the result of this variable. So if we refresh our page, the result is 390.7. So concatenation. We have done with our first look at the variables. And we can do one more thing here, like let's see if we try to do this. Now, number one is of type integer. Number two is also integer, but this variable is a string. So what will be the result? Let's see. Okay, so it says uncaught type error, unsupported operand types int plus string. So following the BODMAS rule, this line was executed first. Both numbers were multiplied, and then this string was tried to combine with this, try to be added to this result, but there is a type error int plus string, so we can plus two different type of variables, like we can't add a string to a integer, but we can add a floating point number or a double to an integer or vice versa. So you have to keep in mind that both operands of addition, multiplication, or subtraction should be of same type, or at least both should be able to be mathematically added or multiplied. That's it. Thanks for watching.